I've gotten so fucking pissed off and angry that it wrecks me. It like activates all the stress hormones, and my body's been under so much stress these last 14 years that it puts me, it knocks me out. Um, and really, like, what am I going to do? When I was dealing with the Rick Rynearson bullshit, I was reporting his harassment to the authorities. They wouldn't do anything. I was reporting his harassment to even Twitter and all the social media platforms. They didn't do anything. He even got Marines from the blog This Ain't Hell to come and basically threaten me. They said that if it wasn't for my grandfather and the respect that they had for him, they would fucking kill me. And then a few months later, one of my grandpa's wrestlers was killed in a fire mysteriously, and I'm pretty sure that he stood up for me um, against these guys. And it's I even tried to talk to my lawyer about going after this guy for slander, and no one would help me. It's interesting that like Jesselyn Radack and all of them, none of them would help me unless it benefited them. And I actually really have to do thank the people that have caused very much problems in my life, because my enemies, because they've shown me what it is that I believe and I stand for, and what truly is evil in this world. Rick Rynearson is an evil, fat fucking piece of shit. The Norwegians are evil people. They're hypocritical. My ex, who is keeping my son from me, that no matter what she does, that I would always love her, always forgive her. And it didn't matter if she was on her knees in front of me and I had permission from God Himself to swing a sword and kill her and decapitate her, that in my heart I couldn't do it, and I wouldn't even want the heat of my breath to touch the skin, the moisture on her, the sweat on her skin. That's how much I value that interaction. But no one holds anyone accountable. Everyone wants to point fingers. It's like Rynearson. When Google Plus was up, I used that as my main social media thing, and he kept like I'd post my college essays and stuff, and one of them was about Valhalla, and he was like, "Oh, you'll never get into Valhalla," blah 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 blah. Like he knew something about it. Like he said it just to fucking hurt me. So or try to hurt me, and I laughed at him. And then I wrote about my grandfather, and he was like, "You're a disappointment to your grandfather," as if he fucking would know my grandfather. And I know that Rynearson's problem is his fucking massive ego, but he's still evil. He's still an evil piece of shit, and uh, a really good representation of everything wrong with the Air Force, honestly. Um, but at one point, I had said that I wanted to be judged, and it's not me. Like, you don't know my character, just what I tell you and what you see of me. And I try to represent myself as best as possible. And he was like, "Well, you wanted to be judged." And it became a ridiculous thing. It became almost laughable because he wasn't, him and his cronies weren't being just. They were being narcissistic and maniacal. Um, and there was never a solution to be found. It was just harassment. It was just degrading. And when I stuck up for myself, that's when people started clearing. Like they didn't want to be a part of it. Oh, just ignore them, and you don't. And I like those challenges. I like criticism. I like being proved wrong, corrected. On the internet, apparently people are assholes about that, and they like to play this superiority complex. But I don't mind that. If I was wrong, if I have been wronged, I do not mind that. It's because pretty much the entire world is my enemy. Our entire society is my enemy. Our politicians and those people that are evil are my enemy. And if I have to continue fighting alone, then I guess that's what I will do. And this time I'm not tormented. I'm not being chased by my demons, or my ghosts, or my thoughts, or my emotions. And I guess that's where the real fun begins. Yeah. If you don't hear from me, good luck. And if you're my enemy, go fuck yourself. If I don't kill you in this life, I'll kill you in the next.